Okay, so calculate the total income generated over and above the grant. What that's asking you to do is to actually work out how much you think you're going to make from your fundraisers, the people you're paying out to go and make money on behalf of yourselves, the people going out with buckets or running campaigns, sort of various charity events, and then also what you reckon you're going to get from sponsorship. Because remember, we're doing a sponsorship campaign for a dog. Well, obviously my animals aren't dogs in my fictional animal shelter. Alright, so income generated over and above the grant, that will be things like sponsorship and donations. They're both part of the same point, really. So, where's all this coming from? I'm reckoning that my fundraisers are going to raise about £50,000 a year, right? You really should try and do some research into this to find out what on average a fundraiser makes for a charity, because you can then work out how many fundraisers to employ. For example, I've got how many on the go at the moment? I've got 5 fundraisers. I might only want the 2. That's going to save me a lot more money, right? And if they're going to make, if 2 fundraisers on 12 grand a year each are going to make 50 grand between them, then that's quite a lot of money, really. It's getting back more than I invested, over 100% return on my investment. So that's really good. I might get less, but it's worth investigating. You've got to do the research, you've got to put it in your sources log and explain what you found. Sponsorship money, that will be for sponsoring a dog. Now, if you look what it says here, you've got a sponsorship and donations. So £5 a month, some of you have talked about, so sponsorship of an animal, £5 a month. 5 times 12 is 60, right? So £60 a year. Say if we get 1,000 people to do that, that's £60,000 per year. So it's not bad, right? So 1,000 people sponsoring £5 a month, £60,000 a year, right? Donations, that can fluctuate. It can be anything. So let's just say 30,000. Might be a lot less than that. You might think your shelter's not going to make that much money. Remember, you've got to do research on this. I'm just making these figures up. Right? I'm showing you how it would work within a spreadsheet. So total, and that would be auto sum, presenter, and let's have a little look at how that will affect the overall budget. So we're going to have that 500,000 plus, so we need to do an equals, actually, equals 500,000 plus this total of money raised as well. So that gives us £640,000 per year on estimate. Right, remember, might not be exactly what you're making. So you should do some research into these. How much do you reckon your fundraisers are going to make for you? How much do you reckon you're going to make from sponsorship? How much do you reckon you're going to make from donations? I would also put a comment in. So £5 per month, 1,000 people, to show how you've calculated that. And I'd do the same for, I'd put little comments in for each one. All right, it's up to you what you put in there. The more original the idea, the better the grade you're going to get. So that would be for total income generated over and above the grant and additional income such as sponsorship and donations. All right, and the last one I'm going to do is charts, and then I'm also going to do spinners for you.